Welcome back to arunfoot. My name is Arunfoot Chaudhary. You are on my YouTube channel live on a Saturday afternoon as Bangalore FC host Mohun Bagan Super Giants in hopefully an exciting ISL encounter today. Yes, it is BFC having the visits of Mohun Bagan, which started 11 years ago. So therefore, let's wait and see what happens tonight in this game where, a lot of things are there. Mohun Bagan have won most of the crucial encounters between these two sides. Good afternoon on the other side, or good evening, I should rather say in India. It's good afternoon here in Germany and in Europe. And it'll be interesting to see how these two teams face each other. It's clear that that there are capabilities at both ends, let's see what happens. What will happen today in this game? Looking forward to it, and it will be interesting to see which one of these two teams can get the better of course with the better start in this ISL season. 2 wins out of 2. Mohun Bagan with, I would say, still a lucky 2-2 draw against Mumbai City FC, and even more luckier 3-2 win against Northeast United. Mohun Bagan. So therefore, let's see. Sir, join Harry. Yeah, Abhishek, we just realized that both were doing the lives. I think we need to coordinate better what we're doing. Hi, Manolo. Hi, Ranjan. Lord Liston 100th ISL match today. Yeah, Manolo. Who would have thought that? Again, yes. And Watchalong collab with him. Yeah, I think Ranjan, we need to, as I said, we need to coordinate a little better on how, when, and where we are doing our lives respectively. We'll have to speak with you next week. As I said, I wasn't sure if I'm going to be doing it. As I said, I wanted to, but there were certain other things to talk about. And as the match is about to kick, the clock is winding down. I don't know where your clock is. I'm 3, 2, 1. And now we have Let's Football and Dimi Petratos with the kickoff for Mohun Bagan Super Giants, who are playing from right to left of your screen, and of course BFC left to right. BFC in the classic blue and Mohun Bagan Super Giants in their white away strips with green and maroon applications. As they show the weather, 26 degrees, 57%. Rain possibility. 73% of humidity. So therefore, for this game, is it BFC? Is it Mohun Bagan? Do you think it could be a draw? Let me know. I am trending a little bit more towards BFC, but these are the kind of games where we don't know, what can happen. Oops. Forward pass from BFC. It looks different. I think it's, I guess Skechers have done a little bit blue with their designs. Shubhashish wins the ball. Ball out to Stewart. Cummings chasing the ball, but Gurpreet gathers. Yeah, I think it's a standard. Mistake. What was that from Manveer? The applications are a little different. If you see, even the home jersey is not 1:1 the same. Oh, Gurpreet, let's see once again. Wanted to find Roshan, and Manveer taking that risk, and this time he's not going to do that. Blue, as always, they make small little changes here and there, and therefore, that's something which is there, and therefore makes the changes. Counter-attack from BFC, not a foul. Stewart out to Ashish Rai, who plays it forward, but well defended by Jovanovic. And Capo, one of the guys who've impressed so far this season, at least to me. He's been quite. So you're putting pressure on Tom Eldred, who just kicks the ball out, doesn't take a risk. Tom Eldred not happy with his fellow players, and throw in BFC in the 3rd minute. Noguera. That was a foul from Abhishek Suryavanshi. Could be a dangerous position. So let's go through the BFC lineups. Gurpreet Singh Sandhu, Roshan, Jovanovic, Rahul Beke, Suresh, Pedro Capo, Alberto Noguera, and Vineet Venkatesh. The midfield with Edgar Mendes and captain leader legend Sunil Chhetri in the mix. While Mohun Bagan Super, let's take the free kick first. Interesting. Noguera going away, allowing Vineet Venkatesh to try and curl it goalwards. We're in the 4th minute of the game. That's a good one from Vineet. I think Vishal Keth was not fully sure what to do with the ball. Flaps at it. Good attempt by the youngster. And that's given as a corner. Those are the dangerous ones because there are people in front of the keeper. Anyone might connect to the ball. First corner of the night for BFC. Vineet. Good one in. Oh, Rahul Beke gets it, but no problem. 4. Counter-attacking move, but Petratos denied by Noguera. Beke, Nikhil Pujari, Noguera. Noguera once again. Pendu quite aggressive. Andred trying to set up a counter. But Alex Jovanovic faster than forward to Vineet. Noguera finds Edgar Mendes looking for Sunil, or is he looking? No, he's looking for Roshan, but that shot to bother Vishal Keth. Good piece of football from BFC. Out of a Mohun Bagan counter-attacking situation. They turn around once more. After the corner, Albeke header. Vishal Keth gathers. Yeah, Albeke, I would say I'm missing at Mumbai City. Wasim Molina, key match today. So let's go through the Mohun Bagan lineup. Vishal Keth in goal, Shubhashish Bose, Dipendra Biswas, Tom Aldred, and Ashish Rai in defense. Greg Stewart, Abhishek Suryavanshi, Apuya, Manvir Singh, Petratos, and Jason Cummings. Let's see how they're doing. It looks like that both teams are trying to play with the classic 4-4-2. Interesting. Having gone back to an old, what I would call Bob Houghton formation. Oh, Capo loses the ball. Petratos. And with a foul on Petratos. Seventh minute, let's see. Well done by the striker, I would say. Not much from the defender of BFC. And Petratos himself is looking to take the free kick. Aldred Cummings moving into or moves to the box. Petratos might try it directly or Greg Stewart. Petratos, Gurpreet gets his hand to it. And yeah, ball turns around. Gurpreet does have a little bit of problems. Keeps it out and pushes it away to the side. That was important, I think, for Gurpreet. If he pushes it into the middle, always then dangerous, might get to it. And from that perspective, for him, it was important to try and, yeah. Guerra with the corner from BFC. Nikhil Pujari, and that's a goal! Goal for BFC in the 9th minute. Edgar Mendes with the goal. Oh, looks like his wife is pregnant with that type of celebration. ISL 11 of the 24-25 season. And another early goal conceded by Mohun Bagan. There we see Nikhil Pujari just heads it backwards, and then Mendes alert. Let's see, Nikhil Pujari smartly just a small header, and Mendes more alert than Dipendu Biswas or Vishal Keth. An early lead to BFC. Yeah, even more interesting now of what these two teams do. Oh, and coach is going out. Okay. So the seen a lot in my life. This is a new one. Gerard Zaragoza's white shirt was too similar to the Mohun Bagan's jersey, and he was asked to change it. So this is how you do it. Another free kick for BFC, who have had more of the ball. It was 7 as an info. Bangladesh U17 won on penalties against Pakistan. All right. So Bangladesh would face India in the SAF U17 championship finals. And here Noguera or Vinith Venkatesh, no? Or yeah, it is again the youngster. Not as good as the first one. Foul from Suresh against Petratos. Yeah, got his hands on hands. Too much hands. And then the foul very rightly is given by the referee. Mohun Bagan in attack. It's Manveer on the right. Plays it to Petratos in the box. Ashish Rai looking to Tom Allred. Wide to Shubhashish Bose, who tries to get past Vinith Venkatesh. Earns a corner at least for his team. Doesn't get past the youngster. Has impressed really, Vinith Venkatesh. Quite impressive. The path that this junior at BFC playing for their reserve team in RFDL in the Bangalore Super Division. Short corner, Mohun Bagan. Greg Stewart to Petratos. Ooh. Good shot from Abhishek. And Gurpreet flaps it to the front. Now a counter-attacking position. Can Venkatesh keep the ball in? Yes, he does. Oh, that's Nikhil Pujari. Oh, Mendes comes flying. That would have been a spectacular goal. Wow. Nikhil Pujari showing his attacking instincts once again. Mohun Bagan. Shot from Abhishek Suryavanshi. Yeah, there's some deflection. In the counter-attack, keeping the ball in. Plays it in. And ooh, that was not that far away from Edgar Mendes. Could have been his. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes. Dark Knight, you're right. I have to take care of this as well, right? Sorry. This is why I have you guys to keep updating these kind of things. Thank you very much. Yes, you said rightly, and it's Kapala. Why is it showing still 1-0? Huh? Now showing the right results. Thank you, Dark Knight, for the info. Yeah, 1-0 BFC. Lively first 13 plus minutes. BFC surely to me much better as a side than in the last 2-3 years. Here once again the goal. Mendes alert. Yeah, Dipendu and Vishal Keth with little to do there. Edgar Mendes fighting for the ball with Abhishek Suryavanshi, wins it. Sunil with the ball. Sunil with the shot. But Vishal Keth has it. Mohun Bagan with the build-up. Ashish Rai, Aldred. Abhishek. Shubhashish. Stewart. Is it to Petratos? He'll try to play it to Cummings. Now he plays it to Stewart. It's going to be important to try and block him. Ball out to Petratos. Plays it long to Manvi. But no problem for Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. Sorry, it's one in there. The shot from Sunil. And not the best of connection. And Playson. Zaragoza are not happy. Yeah. Is the foul given? So make a video on national team probables according to you. Harry uploaded similar. Done that a few days ago. If you look back in my timeline, it is the video number 478, 4 days ago. Who could Manolo call up for India versus against Vietnam and Lebanon? And yeah, so if you want to see that video, have a look at it. And I got quite a number of views actually, over 1,300. So thanks a lot for that as well. So if you haven't, please. Eye-pleasing football so far, yeah, been good from both sides. Yeah, and AY7 football. Sorry to be correct. Just I did a video late last night on the whole Carlos Quadrat situation. If he has a future at the club. Earlier, I did a video on talent development. Punjab FC impressing so far in the ISL. And again, OCIs is a topic that I've done a video on. Again, India probables, future of Indian football. Episodes so far, so have a look at that series. Think it's worth a watch. And those of you watching on a regular basis, thanks a lot as well. Right, 1-0 BFC so far. Yeah, both teams trying to play attacking football. Beneath Venkatesh, that was an easy giveaway, but gets it back. Someone who's not been really in for Mohun Bagan so far, I feel, is Apuya. Abhishek Suryavanshi, in my opinion, has been more in the game. Dipendu. Vishal Keth, long ball to Stewart. Loses out. Paul Beke. And Gurpreet plays it out calmly. Nicely. Beneath doesn't react to that. That's Zaragoza. I can see as lively as he is with Shiva Shakti in the background. And Subhashish with a long punt. Mohun Bagan playing a lot of long and high balls forward. Untypical for them. So next time do together with Harry Bhai, it's difficult to switch between. So yeah, as I said, I'll speak to Hiren about it. Could be 18 minutes gone. And Abhishek doesn't get to the ball. And this would be the league table. FC would be top of the table, ahead of Punjab FC with one more goal scored, one goal, and the difference +5 instead of +4. And Mohun Bagan would stay for the moment fourth with 4 points, as many as FC Goa. But again, one goal here and there would make a Venkatesh plays it out to Edgar Menendez. Sunil, who is there? And that is, I think, Suresh. Yes, Suresh Wangjam. Goes. Dark Knight says BFC. Another one. AY7 football. It's 2-0 BFC after not even 20 minutes. Suresh. Shubhashish not happy with Abhishek. But again, I think Shubhashish needs to look at himself a little. Let's see that. Nice combination. Noguera beneath Mendes. Sunil doesn't get to it, but a nice, the most alert. Yeah, Ashish Rai, the one who is not alert enough in that situation. Ashish and Abhishek both lose Suresh Wangjam, and Suresh for BFC. Rahul Bacon. Only as far as Petratos. Vineet is impressive, says Showcast. Yeah, I have to say, that boy has potential, but again, we have to give him time, let him settle down, and then get a few more matches under his belt, and then let's see. Let's talk about him. Subhashish to Greg Stewart, back to Subhashish. Good technique from Greg. Subhashish with a good cross in there. Jovanovic, the first man. Now Neil. Nearly gets it through. Good defending there from Dipendu Biswas. Subhashish. Plays it back to Greg. To Apuya. To Ashish Rai. Petratos now from the other side. Manveer. Ashish. Greg. Manveer, Ashish. Roshan in the way. Murali, we're not going to talk about these kind of things in this live today. We've spoken up and speak about it on a lot of times, so therefore, there, Sunil Chetri, with his attempt. Hi, Kumar, welcome over from Petatos. Your thoughts on the match so far? Very lively, Ranjan. but nice one from Apuya to Petratos. But on the other side, I'll be very honest, BFC look sharp. BFC look much, much sharper than they've looked in the last few years. And I would say, yeah, even a 2-0 at this stage is deserving. And even though the stats are interesting, right? 8 to 6 shots, 7 to 3 on target. Counter maybe from Petratos. Plays it across. There is Cummings, but Ivanovic heads out. Now Sunil chasing down Tom Aldred, who plays it across. BFC looking dangerous. Yes, Dark Knight, that's what I said. To me, BFC look really good. But again, it's all at home, so I would like to see a BFC play away. It's a good cross in from Petratos, counter-attacking chance. But again, BFC wait. Noguera. Suresh will play it to Roshan. Roshan under pressure, and that's a foul from Manveer. Do you think the player who plays one good match should not select instead their performance entire season? Morally, it depends on the players and the level of players. I would say one good match is not good enough. 2 good matches are not good enough. 3 months, 6 months, depending also on the position, right? We have certain problem positions there. Maybe we can risk it. Other positions, there's no need, right? I mean, Vineet Venkatesh, for example, is playing well, but which winger will we, right? So that's something that we need to remember. That sorry, let me just edit. Because our reality is, of course, that there are a lot of players. I've seen so many potential players, but no one reached potential in football. Yeah, but that's the problem, right? We a player we talk about at this stage, maybe Edgar Mendes, well done against Dipendu Vishash, plays it out. Mahesh, Naurem, Roshan Naurem, sorry. Counter attack now from Mohun Bagan, Manveer with his long legs out to Cummings in the box. Cummings, header out by Rahul Beke. Again Cummings. Noguera. Class. Nicky Pujard. Oh, is that a foul on Shubhashish Bose? That's bad, Shubhashish. Yes, he did foul you, but you act as if you're dying. There, Roshan was intercepted by Apuya. And that counter from Mohun Bagan. Cummings into the box for Petratos, but blocked by Rahul Beke. Shoka says, Sir Vineet is 19 and also Meet is 20. Does these players, if they go to other Asian leagues at this age or near this age, it's too late at this age? Showcast, it's difficult to generalize. I think Vineet looks like he can go a long way. Mite as well, others as well. The question is, again, we go back to the basics, and are the basics good enough, or how good are owners, right? That's the reality and the difficulty. Tom Madrid seems to have banged his head with Dipendu. Let's see. Tom Madrid against Dipendu, the two Mohun Bagan centre backs hitting each other. Nice goal today to give his team his lead. And we see Zaragoza with a smile. He'll be happy so far what his team has done. He'll be very, very happy with what his team has done so far. There we see the first goal. Nikhil put boom. Mendes with the turn, the touch into the goal. And there we see the second, which he sets up, plays the ball in the middle. Sunil with a touch, and Suresh, the most alert player, runs through and scores to make it 2-0 for. Oh, the Sue as well from Suresh. Yeah, BFC look a different side at this moment. Do you think certain time the intense and temper pressure exposed player, how good is your bad? Yeah, you should. Yeah, that happens, Murali. You said player salary is more. What about staff? Also, very often overpaid. How do you rate Vinny's basics? Bob Murali, I've not seen enough of the boy to be able to judge him. I know a lot of people see someone once or twice and say, I know the player. No, I don't know. So, what I've seen, there is something interesting. So on 63 goals, Roy Krishna 56, Ferran Corominas on 48. So Sunil, yeah, today might be the match against his former club, the club that he joined as a 19-year-old. That's Sunil for you. And Apuya wasn't alert enough in that situation. So what's in a bottle of these athletes that they drink in break? Is it water, energy drink, electrolyte, or some special drink only for athletes? Showcast, it will not be an energy drink. Doing an ad, but I have it myself. It's going to be something like a Powerade or a Gatorade. Actually, I have a sip now, which professional athletes use because, again, let me read what these things actually have in them. It's called an isotonic electrolyte, and and supposed to give you energy, and that's what the players mainly drink. Some of them have vitamins or other things. Okay, from Tom Aldred getting a headband, that would be really a weakness. Aldred had to go off, and then Dipendu and Deepak Tangri having to be the centre back combo. But yeah, that's what they drink, and again, sometimes mixed with a little bit of vitamins and other things. We see in tennis, very good example. They have bananas, for example, during matches. Okay, is there blood on the shirt? If not, they'll have to check. Yeah, so I'm having my own drinks. Now the info, we should start grading players according to basics of football players in India. Yeah, okay. So what help does it give you, Kumar? All right. I think it's a nice thought. You can do that, but it's gonna help me. Right? If I'm looking at basics and other things, sometimes to me, basics is yes, something which I would like to see with every player, but average for very interesting to see. Okay, Mendes the furthest up, Raul Baker the furthest back. So therefore, football basics is a must. But again, mentality is also something which we see, right? That Suresh goal is alertness mentality. Point of spending crores of rupees. Utsav, good question. It is sometimes not just spending money, but spending the money wisely. What happened to BFC last season? Imploded. I think they didn't because they did, which was I think was more, okay, 3 finals. Well, saying that Tom Aldred has to change his shirt. That BFC wasn't good enough. And then they changed the coach mid-season. It didn't work with the foreigners. So let's wait and see. Interesting stats. Do you think at least Coney players like Boris, Kipke, etc. for national camps and train with our main team can make them future ready for main team? Chetan, it doesn't work that way. Um, it would be good for the players potentially, yes. But again, the core group of players, which means that sort of he has a certain set system, and only if you're having, let's say, a pre-camp for an Asian Cup or a Euros or a World Cup, that's the time where you can, call on extra players. Germany did that ahead of the Euros, gave from the under 21s to get an experience. But otherwise, I don't think it makes sense. Does European League also have drinks break, or does it happen only in? It happens, but again, only when there's warm weather. And in India, it's sort of institutionalized. Sorry, because for me, it looks like even let's say when Punjab play in Delhi, Punjab FC play in Delhi, and it's cold in Delhi, you still have a drinks break because it's sort of part and parcel of what has been evolved. But in Europe, it's hot at lower level. It's about 25 degrees. The referee gives a drink break after a certain period. Oh, trying that one. And Roshan is gonna now hunt down Ashish Rai. Exercise mind and tradition on Vincent appointment. Everyone is appreciating football is really so unpredictable. Shoka, sometimes you have to gamble, right? And this is the form. Oh, Mohun Bagan is quite far up the field. Interesting to see. Cummings, the furthest up front. And Abhishek Suryavanshi on the same line. Ashish Rai and especially Shubhashish way higher. So that's an interesting one of a 4-4-2 formation working. Shubhashish with a foul on. Let's see that. Yeah. That's a foul from Shubhashish. Drinks break or advertisement break? Guys, you have to tell me, those you watching the games on Geo or on Sports 18, is in that two ads or not? Just let me know. Mohun Bagan plays without midfield as it seems. Yeah, looked like it. It's the two defensive midfielders are sort of very, very close to their centre backs. Alberto Nogueira has to go past, doesn't get past Abhishek. Ball out. Ashish Rai intercepts. Now Manvir with space, being hunted down by Suresh. Suresh will not let him pass. And Manvir earns a corner for Mohun Bagan. 35.5 minutes played. On Sports 18, they show advertising. Okay, because on OneFootball, there are no ads if you're watching it outside of India, except at the start of the broadcast. Oh, Dipendu doesn't get to. Bendu Bishash, a lot expected from him by the Mohun Bagan fans. I think, again, one of those players who need more time, settle down and do better. Nikhil Pujari. And yes, Dipendo nicely against Sunil Apuya. Nice turn. Now till now, I-League fixtures are not realized or starting season dates not mentioned. Kalnach I've mentioned about broadcast. Kumar, you're asking the right question. Forget the broadcast topic. Let's fix the fixtures. I know some of the teams are getting restless because they were hoping fixtures would be out by now and they could start planning. Again, travel is involved in that. And again, it shows you what kind of a situation we are in at the moment with Indian football. 2-0 BFC. 36 minutes, nearly 37 minutes gone. Deserving lead, I would say. There's a little steam gone out of the game, but Vinith against Shubhashish Bose, that was a nutmeg. Okay. Plays it back to Raul Beke. Capo. Some clever buys, and now also in the summer from BFC to really revamp this team and also give opportunity to some young players from the academy. Capo. And this Noguera. Beneath. Nikhil Pujari. Noguera, not the best of passes. Dipendu plays it to Suresh. Nikhil. Raul Beke with the ball. Beneath. Nice through ball. Dipendu to Abhishek. Ooh, that was a dangerous one. Sunil. Capo. Mendes with the ball in. And there we see. Yeah. The tunnel for Shubhashish. You must have seen it on some TikTok. Austin Town, Uduga. Beneath Venkatesh. See what they can do. Beneath. Plays it back to Nikhil Pujari. Nikhil turns around. Nicely done. Capo. Noguera. Vineet. Sunil. Sunil looking for space. Sunil, lovely ball through. And that is... Hoopala. No, saved. Mohun Bagan lucky there not to concede a third. Noguera. Capo in the box. Capo squares it. And Suresh earns a corner. Good football from BFC. And Tom Eldred not happy at all. Nice piece of combo. Noguera, Vineet. Sunil gets involved, plays lovely ball to Noguera. Good hands there from Vishal Keth. Otherwise, that ball goes in. Important header from Tom Eldred. And Noguera is going to take that corner. It's the third. Interesting to see always. And started to rain in Bangalore. Ronaldo, do you think it's correct that till now fixture release teams have to plan to know when fixtures should be released this year? Yeah, that's what I said, right? Travel plans is an important factor. Noguera. Then does not find Vineet on the wing. Just 1 second. I'll just have to close the window. I'll just be Sorry for that. Yeah, BFC still leading 2-0, having more of the ball now, having control of the game. Okay. And there's throwing for Mohun Bagan. Another Europe fixture for the next season will be released at the end of the season, I think in May. Kumar normally in June. Very often in mid-June. But the match days, again, are automatically known because you say when the starting and the ending date is, and when, if there is a winter break or something, and you know when the FIFA match dates are, days are already known. So yeah, that's what, again, nowadays what the ISL also does, right? The ISL comes out with its fixtures. A lot of things, or don't see even now with a lot of these AFF or state association run tournaments. The ISL does, and I think that's something that a lot of people don't really value as much as they should, at least in my opinion, right? PFC in charge, 2-0 so far. Mahesh, Mahesh, I'm saying always. Roshan, Pedro Capo, back to Jovanovic. Gurpreet with a long one. Be offside. Mohun Bagan Super Giant and East Bengal pays their Indian players the largest sum of money, but this season both teams are failing, especially their Indian players. It's opening eyes how teams are making players overrated. Yeah, Shoka, couldn't agree more than this with you. That's a perfect assessment, Yeah. So therefore, to me, but this is not a new phenomenon. Again, we go back in the days where limited money was in the market, right? And East Bengal and Mohun Bagan salaries, right? So this is something changed with the advent of the NFL in 1996. So therefore, JCT was spending a lot of money at the time to win the first season. Some Tapas put in a lot of money. So these are all facts. And but even even BFC is spending good money on their players. Mumbai is playing good monies, Goa, Odisha, even Punjab FC might not be paying that much, but they're still paying good money. And all foreigners who come to India, for the standards of football that they've come from, get paid higher in India than they would anywhere else in the world. That's also reality in India. Roshan against Ashish Rai. Trying to get out of that corner. Apuya. Abhishek again loses the ball. Sunil. Suresh. Kapo. And that was too playful. 5 minutes given as added time. Around if Mohun Bagan coach Jose Molina will be under pressure if he loses this match. I think Molina is already under. It's a conversation in regard to saying, hey, Molina might be under pressure. No, Molina is already under pressure. I think with so many draws and a very lucky win against Northeast United, that is not Mohun Bagan, right? So that's the reality. I don't see a structure. I don't see in his team at the moment. It's a lot similar to East Bengal. It looks like a headless chicken at the moment. Capo. Oh, Sunil goes down. Wants a foul from. Shatos loses the ball. Let's see, Tom Aldred and Sunil. Nah, not enough, Sunil. You both have a go at it. Not enough. Do you see Roshan has backup option? Morley, I think if Roshan continues the way he's playing at the moment, I think he could be even a starting option. Vinith earns 10 times less than Shubhashish and Apoya is tearing Shubhashish apart. Seems like salary doesn't show how good a player is, and Mohun Bagan Super Giant is feeling it today. But Chokas, that's the case around the world, right? If you see, let's say, talk about Man United, what their players are paid, and when they're playing, I don't know, Brentford or Bournemouth or whoever, or they played Luton Town last season, they challenge them. So that's something. But now whether your match live is late when you compare with India live, yeah, Kumar, it will be late because again, it's a stream. It can be up to 35, 40 seconds later than an original TV feed. So therefore, that's something. Yeah. Yeah, Dipendu handling the striker. That was a foul. Dipendu getting away with it. With all these lives and all that, someone is early, someone is late. So therefore, these are all realities. Right, we're entering the last minute. Mendes with the ball. Plays it out to Vineeth. Plays it back to Nikhil. Back to Beke. Naguera being chased by Apuya. Last season that would have been Mumbai City, and then Greg takes it away. Naguera not happy. Let's see that. Apuya chasing him down, challenging him. Was it Apuya or was it Greg? Anyway, 3 ex-Mumbai City players. Naguera not happy. Next to it at the moment. Suresh back to Rahul Beke. We're already past the 50th minute mark. Greg. Abhishek Suryavanshi back to Shubhashish. Plays it out to Manvir. Maybe a last attacking chance for Mohun Bagan Super Giant. There might be a chance. Jason Cummings. And it's an offside. And Manvir was in the way. When go abroad, did we convert out of time zone of the country? Thoughts? I don't have a problem like that. No. Yeah, Manvir was in the way, so therefore the linesman has to give it. Now the Man U is the best example how not to run a football club. Nah, come on. Do you see Stuart has good composure and control compared to other players? Yes. Quality. Yeah, Manvir wants to go out of the way, but the ball is coming in his direction. So yeah, linesman has to give it. The Chamberlain came to Mosul for new experience and was a legacy, as told, all for the large sum money. For the money. Who care amongst, again, I fans talking about the legacy and how East Bengal is this, that, and everything, and that none of these foreign coaches understand that. I think if we like it or not, and that's half time, as big as the reputation of these Kolkata clubs are they might have it here and there in Asia. For people with an European background, European context, I don't think that it's a factor per se, right? So therefore, this has to be seen differently in all these situations. We talk about, about the factor of fans being involved. So therefore, my opinion, I think that's a reality, But again, let's come back to BFC leading 2-0. If India play a good development, what players is still individual brilliance. Individual brilliance matters morally. But again, we saw that today, right? Edgar Mendes was smart enough in that situation to to be alert enough and score that goal, and that is, that's something either you learn, or you have to learn. Welcome back, Akash. Mohun Bagan players are quite slow on the pitch. It's not gelling, right? To me, Mohun Bagan at the moment is not a team. The same problems we were speaking about yesterday about East Bengal, I think same problem exists at Mohun Bagan at a different level, I would say. And both the Kolkata Giants having spent a lot of money, but he has a shadow of his own. Petratos, I haven't seen him that bad. I mean, he's, one of the best players that Mohun Bagan Super Giant have had in the last few years. It shows Shubhashish struggling against a youngster. So therefore, BFC looking stronger this season. Yes, looking stronger this season. Chetan is putting it very, very nicely. To me, BFC look a team. To me, again, they've done some very, very smart and wise transfers, even to bring in Nikhil. To then in the summer bring the trio of Beke, Noguera, and Pereira Diaz. Again, and Pereira Diaz at the moment is playing very little because Mendes is having that much of an influence on the game. Very interesting to see. But again, Raul Beke, great. Campo, great signing. Mendes, great signing. So BFC has done a lot. Roshan is playing a solid season. Wasn't that good last season. So these are all factors. I like the transfer strategy of Mumbai City FC of signing Ty Kroma, a player who's representing an international team as well as is too good for ISL. Yeah, Showcast. I mean, look at some of the signings. Not only Mumbai City. Again, I'm really waiting to see how, when fit, Yontoral, Karelis has showed his technical class. Once see the foreigners, Bakenga hasn't played that well so far, but still at top of the table. Think about Bakenga also scoring. You've got Vidal in there, and again Novoselic at the back. So yeah, the signings are very, very crucial. BFC's preseason in Bellary is Ranjan very well said. Do you feel India will struggle against lower level European club or interesting challenge? They will struggle. It could have been 4-0 till halftime. What Molina did with the club. Yeah, Akash, good question. Again, is it Molina or is it what he's been given to work with? I think Mohun Bagan takes last season where they built overall a good squad, but forgot to sort out their number 6 position, and it looks like they're doing the same mistake again. That to me is a scary thing to see, that a team like Mohun Bagan, with all their or all the resources that they should have, are unable to do what is needed to get the results. I think to me that's the whole point. That's the whole challenge in this, that Mohun Bagan at the moment are not playing like a team that can challenge for the top, where they've conceded a minimum of 2 goals, and they should have, maybe even conceded more. Just buying star players doesn't make a good team. Yeah, AY 7 football, 100%. Mohun Bagan players are standing 1 mile away from each other and CD center. What is Mohun's tactics? I'll explain. Blue, it's not a question of tactics. It's maybe Apuya and Abhishek are not trusting the backline, and therefore they're dropping deep, and then that keeps a hole. Greg is on the wing. I think Greg is more creative when you can use him more in the middle, and then he can go into those wing positions. Yeah, and again, I don't know what the status of McLaren is. Is he finally fully fit? Because to me, Petratos doesn't look fully fit. He did have the one under the good touch, but let's see. When did you realize our players lacks basics, not good? Do you think time scrutinized and sack youth and grass? I said in 1999 when Bachchan Bhutia said it, and things haven't changed morally. We talk about it, and there will be the one or the other player who's going to be better. But overall, despite all the development that's happened, our basics are not better. Our players have the same problem that Baiching spoke about in 1999 when he said Neil Warnock taught him how to trap a ball. Top scorer of ISL this season, associate and season winner of your opinion. Top scorer, difficult to say at this moment. But I still think Mumbai can do the double. Sir, when will you watch Bayern today? Is it home or with friends in some hotel or some resort or home? Ranjan, I'll be otherwise I wouldn't be able to do the live with you guys on this game. So I'll be watching it. Yeah, watching it at home. Have a nice something to eat, and then have to have a long day tomorrow. So therefore, go to sleep early today. And now, sir, today BFC is playing like old Mumbai City. Yes, to some extent, because there are, of course, players with Mumbai City, players in the team. Iran Tractor FC will harvest Mohun Bagan. Dark Knight, let's not even think about that. I mean, that's something, I think every Indian football fan should be supporting Mohun Bagan in this game. I think all of us should be worried about Mohun Bagan in that game. Do you feel certain time we never reached certain target or our grassroots youth football troubled us? Sometimes we might have reached our targets, but the problem is that if you don't teach the right things, you're not going to get to what you need. We need to look at our grassroots. We need to look at our youth football. We need to, especially, the coaching is, I think, the most important. Sahal is like Rashford. People still consider him that he's still a youngster, needs time. Yeah, very, very interesting comparison, but also a right one. Showcast. Yeah, very well said. No one is passing the ball to striker. Waimanveer is playing crazy Molina. Yeah, Akash. But again, just to take out Manveer, I think is one of players who are not playing up to their potential. This match is giving flashbacks of last year's Goa match where we lost 4-1. Juan Era coming back. Literally same thing, but you don't have Habas and Kaupo this time. Blue, that's the danger. India dreams World Cup, says Patir and Abhishek, Bing Tangri and Liston, block the midfield, hold the ball in defense, slow the game, bring Milan if fit for 45. Yeah. Hoppala, sorry. No. Even under Juan, Mohun Bagan is not this bad. Yeah. Interesting, yeah. Attacking zone map of BFC, a lot on the right, of course. Nikhil Pujari, Vinit Venkatesh and Edgar Mendes on that flank. Curious question, how is Festo in Germany versus India? It's different. See, for example, the Oktoberfest is different and whatever, but yeah. Tractor will dig Bagan. Yeah, Akash, let's not think about it. I think if this is going to be the level of performance, I would be very worried about Mohun Bagan. So I checked that Tractor has the highest average match attendance by I feel like they are in hell. They have crazy fan base. Tractor will destroy them. Let's see Showcast. Sir, do you think current German team that is very strong will win World Cups and Euros, or will there be someone knocked out in the last rounds? Chetan, the potential is there. I even said it in 2020 to go far. At the Euros, as we now know in this week, that penalty against Spain, which wasn't given, was a penalty. Yeah, Germany surely. The substitute benches: Mawiya, Sana, Harsh Patre, Shiva Shakti, Mohamed Salah, Clarence Fernandez, Radem Tunga, Fanai, Rohit Danu, and Jorge Pereira Diaz for BFC. So yeah, interesting. Jorge Pereira Diaz, not a bad option to have. SB Sports Extreme says Quadrat at East Bengal FC and Molina at Mohun Bagan Super Giant will go out due to their disastrous performance under Shenishoff. Mohammedan sporting coach had better tactics and strategy than both of these coaches. Molina is a manager, not coach. Today I find more problems in midfield than defense. No midfield is there. Yeah, Blue. Nagelsmann as a coach, in your opinion, should he focus on Germany or should he also coach a football club on the side? I think the Germany national team job is such a big job, Showcase, that you can't coach a club on the side these days. You know, you're not a manager, you're a coach. And Nagelsmann is so into it that knowing Julian, no chance that he can sort of coach club and country at the same time. Don't see that happen. Yeah, see, the referees are back on the field, but none of the teams. I'll take this opportunity already over an hour. Guys, those of you who might be new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. 1,785 1,785 followers. We're slowly closing in on the 1,800, and we have 15 likes so far for the stream. So if you like it, if you think people should be watching it, do tell them to join, and welcome to Arunfoot here on YouTube and on my other social medias. How's General, they're trying to set up certain things. I think the end product results will take some time. Let's see. Does physicality affect our player at international? Because I have hearing this topic again, I think our physicality is decent. Some physicality, again, some players physically are decent, some are smaller, weaker. Yeah, but again, it's the package, morally. Why did Dheeraj went to Mohun Bagan? He should have gone to another club. You won't get game time. AY 7. I mean, that's the problem that all these players have, right? Because what does he go for? Does he go for money or does he go for his career? And at the moment, a lot of players rather go for the money than for their careers, and that's hurting them in the short, mid, and long term. That's the challenge that not in Dheeraj and other players have. Do you think Mohun can come back or it's over? Blue, this ISL has been so crazy that I think no team should be counted out. But if I see the way, then I would think it's going to be difficult for Mohun Bagan to come back. But again, we also saw in the earlier Odisha game, right? Odisha were good, were strong, but somehow allowed the opponent back into the game. So therefore, for me, it's on BS if they want to win it. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see if they can do what is needed. Right. So you're in Germany. How is the league different than Serie A, Premier, enrolling other leagues like Holland, Bellingham? Do they teach something different in Germany? I don't know if they teach something different, but youngsters get an opportunity, a chance. Even though in Germany they say that players get a chance later than in other leagues. I think the French league is the league where the most young players get an opportunity. And yeah, good scouting, good player development pathways. Therefore, you have your Bellinghams, your Hollands, your Musiala's, Wirtz. Okay, Rohit Danu coming in place of interesting substitution. Rohit Danu, a player that I liked when he was a little younger, very talented. And then we see the bench. Pereira Diaz, Sana Singh, yeah, will not be happy not getting much game time. Of Rahul Beke. Yeah, so that's the situation with the German league. Goenka must be frustrated with Molina. Yeah, Akash, I guess he wouldn't be. Do you think Dheeraj played decent in past? He's solid keeper. I know he's trying. At youth level, youth international level, he was good. Yeah, but after that, didn't work. So Sahal is the one who's preparing to come on from Mohun Bagan. Interesting. Yeah, but again, he's not playing well at the moment. Direct football is best football for Mohun Bagan. Okay, Abhishek Suryavanshi out and Sahal on. It'll be interesting to see how that works. If Apuya will be a defensive scream on his own, or if someone drops back. So direct football is best football for Mohun. First one, and then was it tired to change that? Could be, but again, trying to find the right formation, yeah, might not always. So this season, the watch count of ISL's third highest in its history is because of football fans increasing in India or quality of broadcast. I just hope that at least this season is good. Watch count to me, I don't know if it's true, if it's manipulated. Therefore, I don't go by it. Is there really more interest in the ISL? That's something we'll have to think about, right? So yeah, we will see. We'll see. I'm not sure if there's really more interest in the league. Sunil flying in off a Roshan pass. Do you think the player development process played huge role? That why are quality not good if we concentrate on it? Why are they not implemented? It's difficult. We don't care. Player development process. I think people, do they really care? I've done a video on player. I think that explains it all. Moral, if you haven't seen it, watch it. I think there I try to explain what I feel is needed in regard to player development. So you're a Bayern fan. What's your opinion on BVM and Bayern? Do you respect your rivals or like England as your only rival and no respect at all? I have respect. I mean, my thing. I'm a fan, but I've, for example, I've worked for Borussia Dortmund or Bayern in the past as well. So therefore, for me, it's work related and doesn't matter. Foul, Rohit. Not a smart one. Can ISA grant capability to host FIFA, AFC, or renovation need? I feel when we compare to South America, it is recent. Java is a disaster at the moment. I mean, I was there at the SAF championship last year. The whole thing is literally falling apart. We can say the same thing about Kochi as well, but there are other stadiums who have been developed through ISL and through the years of 17 World Cups. Nice combination from BFC. Mendes does a nice turn on the Pendo Viswas ball in the box. Aldred. Aldred's not happy, but isn't that it's an uncontrolled pass, but yeah. Proved amazingly. Yes, yes, very, very true. Let's, yeah, right. I agree with you. Let's watch the game a little bit more, and those general questions can be on another day. Stewart with the chip forward for Sahal. Can keep it in. Shubhashish. Cummings against Jovanovic. And Jovanovic. Last touch, only corner for Mohun Bagan. Cummings not happy. Yeah. Short one to Greg Stewart. Oh, that's a nice one. Ooh. Cheeky one from Cummings. There's a contact there, but again, Petratos short one to Stewart. Petratos into the box. Cummings tries to backheel it through the legs of Sunil, but Gurpreet has the ball. Suresh. Suresh keeps the ball. Yeah, BSC doing well. They try to combine themselves forward. Suresh. Capo. Looking for... Oh! Dipendo Viswas. Foul on Edgar Mendes. Penalty Bengaluru FC. And protest from Dipendo Viswas. So it seems like he did, let's see, move it in. Oh, yeah. Hand on the shoulder. Yeah, he's holding the jersey. He exactly knows what he's done. That's a penalty. Learning process for the young man. I know certain people have been praising him a lot. Has to learn a lot, has done quite well here and there, but needs to do more. And it's a penalty. And who else than Sunil Chhetri? This could be an historic goal. 63 goals for Sunil Chhetri as well. And if Sunil scores today, he moves to 64. And Sunil scores 3-0 BFC. Most probably game, set, and match. Broadcasting speed is slow, as I said. The feed that goes out on television is the fastest. Then your broadband in India, and then the international feed has to go out, and then OneFootball puts it out, and that might take some time. So it's 3-0 BFC on Saturday, early Saturday evening, and yeah, I think Sunil most probably showing towards his wife. There we see, takes his time, cool as he is, and boom, and no chance for Vishakit to get to the ball. That's Sunil for you. 3-0 Bangalore FC against Mohun Bagan Super Giant. Wow. Didn't expect it to be this one-sided. Do you think Goenka is going to have a hard time? Yeah, I mean, what's the question of hard time? He knows the realities of sports now. Yeah, there's the stats. Sunil 64. Oh, so Sunil Chhetri, the record goal scorer of the Indian Super League. That's a foul from Suresh. So therefore, let's wait and see. Again, it's 3-0 is already a tough score for Mohun Bagan, in my opinion. But again, if they concede another one, or maybe even two, then the Molina question will also be asked. A couple of days or yesterday, we were asking the question in regard to Carlos Cuadrat, and the question is, will we ask about Jose Molina after tonight? Oh, terrible pass from attacking move, BFC. Edgar Mendes looking at option, being challenged by Dipendo Biswas, and that was ball still in there. Edgar Mendes holding his head. Let's see what happened there. Ooh. Did he know what he was doing? Oh, yes, he did knew what he was doing. That's a red. If he's seen it, that's a red. Sal on the ground. Oh, Sal is gone. Substitution. He's trying to tell him. But that is, there the referee has to be stricter. See that? Dipendo pull, foul. Yeah. Can we see Nick just taking playing really upcoming matches. He's not playing this season anymore. He's got a serious injury. Hard time for both Kolkata Giants. Yeah, there's a third one. Mohun and Sporting doing better than. So, yeah, Sal injured. Sal injured his hamstring again. How fragile is he? Yeah, looks like it. Sunil has 158 games in the ISL, 64 goals, 12 assists, and 19 penalties of them. That's sad. That means also Sal most likely to miss games. Thapa coming on. Yeah. And then Liston is another substitution. Oops, let's wait. And Dipendu also going off. Okay, that's an interesting one. Dipendu and Sal off, and Thapa and Liston on. Who are the centre backs now? Something or interesting to see who's going to be the second centre. Or does Apuya drop back? Okay. Shubhashish playing as a centre back. And Thapa joining Apuya. Manveer. Thapa. Petratos. Ball into box. Nikhil Pujari out. Apuya 2. Thapa and Liston. And the ball goes out to 4. Bangalore FC. Sal. Does not look good. Molina has a lot to think and ponder about. Some of the people, as from Mohun Bagan, staff, families. PFC really great performance so far. This is a contact from Nikhil Pujari, corner Mohun Bagan. How Mohun Bagan is using Apuya, they will destroy his career. Showcast to me, again, he went for the money, but it's not wise. It was not wise. Shubhashish, right? What I read. Do you find player who has pace trouble defender international level compared to technical? There are different players. Shubhashish with the last touch. So they're different. I know there's been a lot of generalizing, but these are not things to be generalized. We have to look at each individual. 3-0 BFC. I find it surprising at this stage that BFC is so clearly ahead of Mohun Bagan. Didn't think that it would be this decided. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm surprised, and this game has gone the way it has. Oh, Jason Cummings there. And the chance once again, that backheel chance after that corner for Mohun Bagan Super Giant. Suresh, nice turnaround. Petratos. Ball goes over and wide. They're trying, but it's just not good enough. Maybe there in between. Oh, nice one. Won by Roshan. Sunil is there with him. Place it on to Sunil. Sunil wants to play it on to Roshan, but he doesn't run through. Not the best pass by Sunil. Could have been the fourth. Vera fighting it out now. Yeah, Bengaluru FC are in the mood to play football today. That's clearly evident. Good. Before sacking Mohun Bagan, coach Mohun Bagan should sack their management members when they already have McLaren, Dimian Cummings. What's the need of Stewart? They could have gone for foreign midfielder. 100%. I would have even thought about the question of what's the need. I rather would have taken um, Stewart. Oh, nice through pass for Cummings, but he's wide and was it offside? Yeah, he's offside. That would be my question. If I have Dimi and Stewart bringing in, I bring someone creative in there. Was it offside? I think it was a little offside. And therefore, to me, you know, I don't know how they put that team together. I still don't know how they put this team together. That's the question. Level player. I'm not sure. Oh, there is someone getting a card on the bench for dissent. I'm not sure if he is really at the moment. I don't think. So let's see. 2 years ago, Apuya was playing that. Today, he's having a hard time against BFC. Our young potential players need to be nurtured better. Shokas, it wasn't even 2 years. It was last year. It was exactly a year ago where he was playing Champions League for Mumbai City at that level. Under pressure, Apuya keeps the ball, plays it out to Liston. 24 once uses pace. Liston runs too much with the ball, loses it. And a chance for a counter-attack for BFC. Roshan now being charged. Oh, that was Manveer trying his bit. Petratos gets the ball, is offside. Yeah, he's not happy. Dimian Petratos. The ball comes in. Difficult. Not 100% sure. I think it is Mohun management signing rather than their coach signings. Yeah, Aditya, I think that's the problem. They go for fancy signings, and again, Yoni Kauko was the key element of their success last season. And you see also Mohun Bagan running a little bit here and there, and then they're not running. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. Rohit Danu, Sunil Danu gets it across to Roshan, Suresh, Noguera, and Capo. The double pass. Beke, Capo, Nikhil. No, Beke, what was that? That wasn't the best. Oh, Sunil takes the ball away. Sunil is on the foul. Sunil is on the hand. Not a good pass to Mendes. And there's a shot from Noguera. Blocked. Listen to Cummings, but that's just a throw-in for Mohun Bagan. BFC have turned around this season for the best looking like shield contenders. Yeah, they at the moment look good again, but this is at home, not away. And that'll be the real test, in my opinion, if BFC can do this, what they're doing now, in their away matches. That's going to be the real test, in my opinion. Manvi with the foul on Suresh. He's hit himself. That hurts. That hurts. Banging off the feet. Yes, yeah, with the chance of the counter. Well done by Apuya. Yeah, you see the fire in the eyes of Sunil Chetri, who wants to win it, his team. Jamie McLaren getting ready to come on. But can he make a difference? That's the question. Can Jamie McLaren make a difference to this team and in what shape and form they are in? And once more, Petratos goes off. It's not, if one is very, very honest about things. Petratos not having the best of seasons so far, and he's being replaced by another Aussie, Jamie McLaren. I was surprised nobody gone for quality player like Kauko, and I really want him at my team in place of Pepra. Yeah, it's interesting, right? It's some players for them seems to be a market, some others there isn't. Yeah, so it will be interesting to see. But as you say, Kauko returning to league. 65 plus minutes gone. It's Bengaluru FC 3 and Mohun Bagan Super Giant 0. And the scoreline, even 3 goals, is flattering to Mohun Bagan, I would have to sadly say. So far, no match to be out from Nikhil on Liston. Liston taking on Nikhil. A lot of cards now in this game. Free kick. Liston's going to take it. Doesn't get past the wall. Goalwards, but no problem for Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. Liston hits the legs of Rohitano and then Greg into the box, Alred header, and no problem at all for Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. Liston. Greg running, terrible pass. Greg against Beke. Mohun Bagan Super Giant foreign players are not fit enough, seem very slow. Yeah, I feel that as well. So far I have felt that Petratos is not as good. Apuya, good pass to shot. That's straight into the arms of Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. Greg trying, but again, even Greg is not at his best. Cummings. So then all really comes together. There's no cohesion. I think Mohun Bagan's biggest problems are there. Poor shot by Greg. Yes, Ranjan. What should I say as Mohun Bagan supporter? Akash, if you like it or not, this is currently the reality of Mohun Bagan Super Giant. But this reality has been there. Therefore, I repeat myself. I said it the other day. The difference I feel between a Mumbai City and the crisis that both Mohun Bagan and East Bengal is facing, that I feel Mumbai City can blame themselves for not winning both the matches. We saw the way Odisha today beat Jamshedpur, who did their thing, what they do in the second half. But, so therefore, accept it. Oh, Liston Colasso, yeah, that's gone anywhere but goalwards. And these are all realities. So for me, that's the challenge that you will have for the moment. And I think at the moment is not in top ISO team, period. Today's not your day, bro, says Ranjan. Mohun Bagan is just embarrassing us. Akash, those kind of things will happen in football. If you like it or if I like it, there will be match days where your team in a certain style will get a certain result with which you will not be happy. And therefore, you have to take it, keep supporting your team, and then hope that it is better. Colasso hits a sixer, gives him 6 runs. Nice one, Ranjan. Yeah. Rohit Danu. Noguera. Yeah. A lot of pushing and shoving going around, especially the ex-Mumbai City guys having. And tomorrow, oh, dangerous back pass. Vishal Kent. Northeast United playing against the Kerala Blasters. BFC has best defense. Moment. Almost an own goal, yeah. Ranjan. Embarrassing point is Mohun Bagan has surrendered in the first half. Now they're trying, but I don't know what they're doing on the field. Yeah, there's no, as I said, there's no game plan. At least trying and showing, what we're doing something, but it's not like, they're playing like, they might score a goal here or there, but it looks like, it's not going to be, there you see Noguera stealing the ball from Greg Stewart and then just waiting for a foul from Thapa and Noguera being helped by Stewart up. Yeah, Thapa didn't go for the ball, just went for the man. And that's just, that's the thing. The answer to this question, if you know inside information, up to how many team ISL will be extended, that means promotion is limited to how many teams. Kumar, there is nothing finalized on that. The roadmap finishes with 14 teams and then starts with relegation. Yeah. They're playing like Cape football. Noguera owns both Apuya and Greg. Yeah. I think Noguera is another one of those who's been very underrated in an Indian football sense, right? So therefore, that's a reality. Greg and Apuya should have been grudging while they left. Yeah, London. Boss has been absolute again today. I'm on the go. But now I'm more scared for Mumbai the way our defense has played till now. It will be difficult for us. Even a draw will be good for us. Nah, I don't think so. I don't. Again, BFC is played at home. Mumbai City gets something that's a good sign for us, and therefore for me, let them play, and then we'll see. Let BFC come to Mumbai, and then we'll see how that match will pan out. And I think Mumbai City have the quality to overcome BFC. BFC look very good. We have also looked good, but again, have not defensive solidity and being better up front. 80K were lucky in first 2 matches. Luck will not win you matches. Agree. First of all, it's Mohun Bagan Super Giant, Manolo. I know the pun, but they were lucky. Again, Mumbai should have won it and Northeast as well. Molina Quadrat both be sacked, I bet. Yeah, let's see. I mean, the question is, will Molina? Interesting question. Will Molina and Quadrat both be coaching and in the Kolkata derby? That's going to be my question to you guys. Sake. I felt like Molina kept Vishal in front of Tank, shots after shots in the first half. Yeah. Ball into the box for Mohun Bagan, but nothing for Liston. Expecting a cracker of a game against Mumbai City in Mumbai Arena. Yeah, Ranjan, I hope so. Chetri in top form this season, and in that moment, Sunil has to walk off after 74 minutes. Yeah, the old man is doing good. Rahul Beke, given the captain's arm, and Sunil. What I said to you guys, no, that to me, if you ask me, if Manolo doesn't sort things out in regard to the striker's position, and he has a problem, and he has to go into the AFC Asian Cup qualifiers, and Sunil is playing the way he's playing at this moment, Sunil will be back in the national team in March. It is going to happen. Period. Mohun Bagan is trying a Real Madrid model, which means bring the best players in your league and bring the manager like Carlos Long. I don't think so. Again, Real Madrid is not only bringing the best player in your league, Real Madrid is bringing amongst the best players in the world. So that comparison doesn't hold. Roshan should start against Vietnam. Also, Suresh. Yeah, agree. I think those two have now shown enough to be given an opportunity. I think that should be the emphasis. So Jovanovic and Sunil on the bench, getting deserving sips of water. Cape football needs speak. Should I stop the game? Yeah. I want Chetri to come back from retirement and help India to qualify for Asian Cup. Let's see. I mean, that's something. Yeah, it's funny. A lot of people wanted him to be retired. Let's see. I don't want to Sunil come out of retirement to save India as in qualify. He might qualify as to Asian Cup, but what after that? Same will repeat again. We buy time, right? Let's be honest. We buy time in regard to finding a potential replacement, something. Yeah. So let's wait and see what happens. Yes, unretire him, says Verzian. And this is insane piece of stats. 75 minutes and the most sprints. The oldest man on the field, by far the oldest man on the field, has had the most sprints. That says you something about his commitment, about Sunil as an athlete. Yeah, insane. Just insane piece of stat. Orunada team limitation ISL is there. Kumar, let them talk about the contract first, and all those questions at some stage, if they will be discussed, and at the moment there's no conversation. Mohun Bagan should bring someone like Buckingham or Habas. Des is at Oxford United. He's doing very well in the championship. Why should he even consider to come to India would be my question, right? So if you ask me, is at Inter Kashi, and there have been problems and issues, and that's the reason he's gone. So therefore, therefore, none of these guys are coming to Mohun Bagan. Swinging back to the national pool would be cheersome, but also embarrassing for India as a footballing nation. Showcast, it doesn't matter if it's embarrassing. That's a reality, right? That's the reality of things, right? And Suhail Bhatt coming on. I take the German example that Germany wanted Toni Kroos to come back, and the impact Toni Kroos had on the German national team was immense, right? We saw this at the Euro. So therefore, for me, these kind of comebacks are not negative. Players who went after money are suffering like Apuya, Thapa, Sahal, Anwar. Agree? Yeah, all of them are, sadly. I want 16 clubs in ISL with 2 promotions and relegations. Akash, sounds very easy, sounds very good. But again, we don't at the moment have the player pool. I had a 10-team league with quality rather than blowing it up as we have done at the moment. So therefore, for me, 16 teams, we don't have the quality. Noguera owning Apuya and Gregalonia seems like a training drill. He most Mumbai City FC days, it surely shows the quality of Alberto Nogueira. Class player. Really, really love the way the guy plays football. How must be laughing, says Akash. Who knows? Or now the Mohun should bring a technical director like KFC or PFC to follow the project. K. Kumar, what is the poet doing? Yes, see his reaction. Yeah. How cool would it be if ISIL can allow you to live stream their games while you can do your individual commentary? They can get more eyes on the games. Yeah, but that's a rights, television rights or broadcasting rights issue. Rohit, no league will do that. That's why Zed sitting there and doing these kind of lives, what I'm doing, without of course, the video. But yeah, that's the way it is. But that's not going to happen. So yeah, nice idea. Mohun Super Giant must sack coach and management. Abhishek means coach, I can see. Management, I don't know. Indian players have downgraded under Mungina. Yeah, looks at the moment. What a pass by boss. Mohun Bagan should follow Punjab model as soon as possible. Hire a good scouting team for both domestic and foreign players, mid-budget but effective. Akash, will it work? Will it not work? Again, known system, right? And that is something when we speak about Mohun Bagan or East Bengal, yeah. Post mismatch again, or Matla foreign CDM ko. Yeah, that's the biggest problem, I guess. Says fans of every ISL team's respects because he's a goat or because he gave them respect. He is a goat, surely. No, sorry. Yes, sorry, what am I saying? I'm saying he's one of our best ever players, right? And Sunil has done a lot. All I don't know. It would be interesting to see what the Blasters fans say about him. But from that perspective, yeah, Sunil is one of the biggest that we've had over the years. I don't think. Yeah. Give Manvir and Bose rest. Abhishek is saying whoever signed foreign player from Mohini Kumar should say no sensible signings. Too many spices ruins biryani, says Akash. Now the who you support, who will win Bayern versus Bayer Leverkusen? Even though Leverkusen is down the road, but I have been supporting Bayern, so therefore I will continue to support them. Yeah, so that's the thing for me. Seva Sakti coming on. Is that on the ground? Nikhil Pujari. Yeah, looks difficult. Molina did what Ten Hag did to Man United. Who was saying they've been to this, that seed didn't mark Edgar and first goal, now criticize him also. BFC cooked. Ranjan, yeah. It's I think the result at the end of the day, I think, is actually Mohun Bagan, I would say. I don't know what you guys think, but this could have ended in a 4-5-6-0 loss. So therefore, to me, difficult performance from Mohun Bagan. If Man United performs the same like last year, Ten Hag will be sacked. Again, let's wait and see. Kumar, they've kept him longer than I thought they would. So therefore, from that perspective, Ten Hag has survived at United. So in my opinion, surprisingly, to be very honest. But I might be wrong, but that's my personal feeling in regard to that topic. Corner for Mohun Bagan. Stuart, 84th one, and will be another one. Pedro Capo. Yeah, maybe not spoken that much about, but also doing his job in defensive midfield, clearing up the mess. Sorry, that's me back. 87 minutes. Roshan trying to get past Greg, plays it to Shiva Sakti, to Suresh. Sana, Pedro Capo, Suresh. Nice one. Middle of the park, Noguera. Nice. Can actually have been sacked last season only, even after his preferred signings. He's not winning. Another White and Hack was unable to replicate the Bangalore possession football. Let's see, the day I was blown by Spurs' eyes as he was Real Madrid. That much something will be etched. Kumar, you can't do the same thing. If any Bengali is watching, you can do your own magic on Molina. Okay, interesting one. Let's see what happens. Yellow, both coaches got a yellow. And PFC will miss their coach against Mumbai City. And it's also to East Bengal head coach that is say will East Bengal and probably transfer to Bangladesh. What you're saying, especially the last part, even if it's meant as a joke, is racist. Not acceptable, my friend. We've seen our toying with Mohun Bagan Super Giant. Molina has lost his patience. I think he has lost the dressing room. So here, sad to see fans in the stands. Yeah, looks like players do not trust Molina. Yeah, or maybe the players don't trust themselves, right? I mean, this doesn't look good. Whatever the players are trying to do, this performance is not really top class. Trying their things. Is that foul? Noguera? Yeah, that is a foul against Thapa. Guardiola plays football in 3 leagues. Guardiola is a different kind of manager, and Guardiola came to, at Barca, he had Barca. At Bayern and at City, he had functional teams and clubs. And at United, Ten Hag has come into a club which has not been working for the last now 11 years. Van Gaal has failed. Mourinho has failed. Solskjaer, Rangnick has failed. Now, so sometimes is it the club or is it the is it the club or is it the oh, that's a good one. Seva Sakti, good save there from Vishal Keth. Seva Sakti has to bury that. Can you tell, please, what are the reasons why Mohun is struggling? This team composition. A good one-handed save from Vishal. Yeah. And then, the VC team would have liked to have a third or fourth, sorry. We're already in injury time, 8 minutes of added time. Yeah, Sana Baker, centre back was Vietnam. I would think so. I stopped the match and closed my laptop. Akash, yes. Sevamis. Ooh. So Mohun is the only club in gold that knows what they're doing now. That's in itself, that's irony. Siva, Mr. Sita, yeah. Boss has been horrible. In this way, Mohun will finish with East Bengal at the bottom. Yeah, let's see. 8 minutes of extra time for what? I don't know. Extra time has been something where the referees have been actually quite lenient in the ISL. So I don't know why, but giving extended, extended injury time play. Dano owns boss. Yeah, it's shocking to see the way that Mohun Bagan is playing. Yeah, it's something needs to happen. Aguera and Fanai. Oh, Suresh was going to take a shot. Capo. Not the best of techniques. Capo. And BFC is smiling. So that says you all. Yeah, disturbing. Really disturbing to see the way, midfield maestros, Noguera, Pedro, owning the midfield. Third KG in row. For BFC, Capo need to be praised. He's doing his work certainly. That's what I said to me, that this guy's been doing his job so well. Maybe doesn't. Well, less than another day, another humiliation, another sixer. BFC mid was solid. Yes, why not Diaz today? I don't know. I think the coach is happy with his form. Diaz is also doing good. So I would hope a good, strong BFC would help our national team. Let's put it this way. So let's see if it does or doesn't. But BFC is doing very, very well today. This was really a top-notch performance from Bengaluru. And Mohamed Salah for a few minutes. Not the Egyptian, but the Indian Mohamed Salah. Yeah, good clearance by Sana. Yeah, this is solid BFC, one has to say. Cross from Manveer and that clearance from Sana. Ashish Rai to Manveer, doesn't get the ball. Shiva Sakti, Suresh plays it back. BFC just play out of the way. That's just nice to see. Oh, Capo. Yeah, BFC. Suresh comes off. Mohamed Salah comes on. Good game from Suresh. There is no player from Mohun Bagan who's playing decent. Yeah, it's a poor team performance. Period. Nothing more, nothing less to add to that. An overall poor performance from Mohun Bagan Super Giant, and you do not expect something like that from a team of the stature of Mohun Bagan Super Giant. This is not good enough for a team of their stature. Greg Stewart, yeah, trying his luck. That's blocked by Fana. It's difficult, I think, for Mohun Bagan fans to watch. And after the sorrows of East Bengal Football Club, now it's going to be the sorrows. This is, yeah, just crazy what one is seeing. 3-0 to BFC, and it could have been worse. That's the thing, the most telling thing about this to me, that BFC are winning a game with even by a higher margin, and nobody could say anything about it. That's the scary part. Less than 2 minutes to go in added time. Mohun Bagan attack. Thapa to Manvir. Crosses into the box. On the other side is Liston, but cleared. Stewart. Liston. Another corner from Mohun Bagan. Said Mohun Bagan is continuation of ATK, so I will say ATK only. Manolo, just as a friendly piece of advice, which I would say to you or to anyone, it's a merged entity. And therefore, as a merged entity, you have to call it what it is now being called as. It's, I don't know, in Europe, which has been merged by its original name, right? I will call FC Cologne as erste FC Köln, and not, I don't know, Fußballclub Kalk or whatever it was in the start. So this is, Vicky, let me get on action. Shot there. So what? Modern Magic, their rivals. It's interesting to see, Abhishek. Mohun Bagan now has to travel to Iran. I don't know who all are traveling or not traveling with all that is happening in Lebanon at the moment. And then they play Mohammedan in Kolkata on the 5th. That's an interesting one, right? So yeah, that's a challenge. That's a huge challenge. And they're all enjoying themselves. Look at Edgar and Pereira Diaz, who are actually rivals, enjoying themselves. Good signings over the summer, good additions, and that is at the moment making the difference. That is making the whole difference of why BFC is doing what they are doing and why their opponents are not able to do what they're doing. So therefore, from that perspective, looks like looks like nothing to add there. So that's that. Game, set, and match. Mohun Bagan suffer a 3-0, a deserving 3-0 away defeat at Bangalore FC. Sunil Chhetri becomes now the record goal scorer in ISL history. And hat-trick, clean sheet, well rightly said. Abhishek, India versus Laos. Yes, in the under-20s coming up. Tomorrow, Northeast United versus Kerala Blasters. That will be an interesting one. And Sunil having a word with Thapa. Of course, they were or are national team colleagues. Earlier, they showed Gerard Saragossa in conversation with the referees. Field, yeah. And it's one of the reasons Mohun Bagan's midfield was somewhat non-existent. Yeah, that can be said. And that's one of the reasons why Mohun Bagan suffered such a loss today. Deserving loss, I have to say. BFC deserved this win. Yeah, Mohun Bagan has to go back to the drawing board and try and rebuild, because this is not going to be good enough. This wasn't good enough today, and the question remains: what can the team change to improve things? Right? Kudos to Beke, what a match! And I've heard laud by people. People said this, people said that about Rahul. He's been one of the best players, defenders in the last 1.5 years in Indian football. He lost the bench, same as Juan. Yeah, he lost the dressing room, they say, Abhishek. Yeah. We need this BFC bonding and national team. Agree, Manolo. BFC totally outplayed Mohun Bagan Super Giant today. Yeah. Raj, great hat-trick wins for BFC. Yeah. And who would have thought that if you look at the table now, BFC is top of the table ahead of Punjab FC. Crazy thinking. But yeah, that's where the table is at the moment. And Mohun Bagan again. This team is just in defense, no chance to win any derby match. I know the question. I think East Bengal and Mohun Bagan are in the same situation. My question is, 19th of October is going to be the big Kolkata derby. Let's be honest, the big derby. Will Molina and will Carlos be still coach? Molina versus Quadrat. I don't know. Beke, Suresh, Roshan, Sana, Gurpreet Singh Sandhu should be first on team sheet against Vietnam. Agree? Could be. But again, that is not decided by you or from you. What to ruling the pitch? Yeah. Give him respect, Ranjan. Not on you, everyone should give him the respect. The foreign players of BFC were at a different level than that of Mohun Bagan, yes or not. Good buying. Again, ISL experienced foreigners plus new foreigners. The mix seems to be good at the moment. See BFC, if they can keep clean sheet against Mohun Bagan Super Giant Fapa, that's commendable. It is, but again, was Mohun Bagan really that threatening up front? And that would be my question. And that's for me the real question in here. How poor were Mohun Bagan today? And how convincing where BFC in this game. Yeah, BFC. Every BFC player performed exactly. He's not getting game time. BFC. Yeah, but Arnav, who's the second centre back? That's a good question. So to me, I don't know. I don't know really who if we're not going to pick. Also, Molina got tactically outclassed 100%. I mean, I don't know what the tactic was, but there was no cohesion. There was the middle of the park was a big hole. That's your biggest problem. Beke played commendable football. Forget about Anwar centre back. Shomo, I've been saying this for a while. Nobody wants to listen. Everyone jumps up and down and says, hey, Anwar this, Anwar that. No, Rahul Beke is our best centre back at the moment. I've been saying this for a while. So yeah, this is the reality of how things stand. One of them is according to their coach or style. Kumar, maybe out of none. I mean, that is the question that someone needs to ask their management. Who is the management? Who's the recruitment board? How does this recruitment work? So therefore for me, 20 minutes for Bayern versus Bayer. What's your prediction? I think Bayern will win today. I think it's redemption time for Bayern Munich. To me, yeah, Bayern Munich is going to win this. I want to make a reminder to those of you who might be new to the channel. Welcome. This is Arunfoot Chaudhary. Today was not a typical Indian football daily discussion, but it was rather a live watch versus Mohun Bagan Super Giant, and to me, it was clear. 3-0 for BFC. Convincing, deserving result, I think, can be said about that. And those of you who might be new to the channel, if you like what you're seeing here, my name is Arunfoot Chaudhary. Do leave a like, share, and subscribe. 19 likes. Already 1,785 subscribers. So let's keep on growing the community where I try questions on a daily basis. Mohun Bagan brought players based on East Bengal interest. East Bengal brought players based on Mohun Bagan interest. Now both are on the same boat. Cheap PR tactics. Yeah, I think Mohun Bagan should sack Molina right now. Jyotirmoy, let's wait and see. I think don't see a future at the club. I think Mohun Bagan should sack Molina. Yeah, sorry. Vineet Venkatesh is a very good player. Yeah, hero. Very talented. But let's give him time, let him develop. This Mohun Bagan manager is in shambles. What Stewart not the top of his game. Cummings not looking like he just got out of a pub. Yes, but I would be even more worried because someone who's bailed Mohun Bagan out in the last years is Dimi Petratos. I think Mohun Bagan should be Petratos. Right. It should be concerned about the form of Anapuya. The defense is in shambles. I think the Pendu totally exposed. And that's the reality. That's the reality. 2 good matches, and then third one, the player is real colors. Isn't Mongolia supposed to be better than Laos according to the pot? Pranjal, the pots are nice to have. At youth level, they have no value. So for me, again, Laos totally outplayed Mongolia. And again, it might be earlier batches, whatever. Let's see. Good evening, Rachit. Nothing much to say. Mohun Bagan tried what they felt, tried to attack, didn't work. BFC played on, scored a third. Could have scored a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, maybe. That's the only saving grace for Mohun Bagan today. And they were totally outplayed. Finally, I feel like I healed a little after Sal betrayed my mental health on 21st. Nice one, Rachit. That nutmeg on Bose by Vineet was a poster worthy on the wall. Yeah, well, Jen, but again, nice one, but what's the value after? Or now what Mohun Bagan management was thinking was that every season somehow they will win the league without any proper planning. Maybe, I don't know. Mongolia beat Laos 6-0, right? No, Laos beat Mongolia 6-0. What am I now? Mongolia won. Sorry, let me just check before I say something wrong. Yeah, Laos won 6-0 against Mongolia, not Mongolia. Do you think this BFC can dominate us in arena, or we're going to own them again? Mumbai City likes to play, and the way Mumbai City can play, I think, to me, clearly Mumbai City has the potential. Again, Mumbai City has not played bad. Mumbai City has just, again, not scored off their chances and has made terrible mistakes at the back. So this is one thing that or is still working on till the next game, and if they can get those mistakes less, Mumbai City is still the master of its home, and that's the Mumbai Football Arena. If, of course, they don't win, then then questions can and will be asked. So therefore, will be interesting to see. But I would Mumbai City will bounce back against BFC, despite BFC's great form, no doubt about it. But Mumbai City have it in them to win such games. Right, 2 hours and 16 minutes. Wow, didn't realize it would go on for such a long one. This one, those of you, again, as a reminder, those of you coming new, please like, share, and subscribe. Arunfoot here on YouTube, my other social medias as well. Again, all of my Arunfoot, 20 likes and 185 subscribers for the day, and slowly come to the end. Maybe 1 or 2 more. Punjab, bring the coach who can make the 70 look like 110. Mohun Bagan, bring the coach, give him a team that looks like 150, and let him make them play like 50. Yeah. This bad even under 1 when we lost 3 in a row. Very true, Blue. National player boss ko Vineet Pandey kya. Yeah, but Ganesh, that happens. Lobera showed why is the best manager in the history of this league today. Not like some Quadrata guy. Yeah, if he was the best, I don't know if who's the best, who's not the best. Discussion. Right, one last time. Like, share, and subscribe. I've got Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen in 13 minutes, which I'll be watching. So thanks a lot again for joining in for this watch along. Again, I'll be doing a few more across the season tomorrow. A normal might start a little later, probably about 10:15, and see you then tomorrow. And yes, most probably overnight, I will drop a video on the topic of Molina. Bye and good night.